Welcome to the Adhocracy Show. On today's show,
we are at a special event. We're going to talk a little bit about marketing at community events and how good that is.
Yeah, we did a 5K and David Landeen passed me up several times.
We'll be right back.
And welcome back. I'm JD Melville.
And I'm David Landeen, and this is the Adhocracy Show, your weekly source for advertising, marketing, art, and design.
And if you are here for the first time, please click the subscribe button here down below.
Also, if you are here for the first time, we are not usually in a park.
That's true. We're usually in our set, but as you can see behind us, we have a wonderful event going on.
There's stuff back there.
We are at the Heroes v Villains 5K and Power Challenge, and here in South Jordan, or actually in Draper today.
There was a lot of stuff going on, and this was a community event to help raise money for the Utah Food Bank.
Yeah, we had lots of different sponsors. Some of the big ones were definitely we had FM 100, we had the Arrow, as well as Ultradent, the company that we work for,
yep.
And Comic-Con actually. We're 1 week away from Comic-Con.
And we actually helped, well, sort of helped, organize this, and we learned a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of work that went into this, and this was, I mean, a lesson in event planning, 5K planning, marketing, branding. I mean, there was a lot that went into this to make it an actual event.
So we're gonna do our top 10 takeaways from planning a big event. Not in any particular order.
not in any order. Number one, I would say leadership and organization. We had a lot of teams, and the teams kind of separated out to do different challenges, to do different parts of this. I think a lot of the success of this event came down to that kind of event planning and people coming together to do that.
All right, takeaway number 2. Start early. Start your planning early, start the organization early, start finding sponsors early. The earlier the better, like a year in advance. It may be too late.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of work to do. You're going to be working really hard to get those sponsors, to get those things going on. Number 3, this was something that someone said to me as we were leaving, because there was a lot of kind of flexibility to this. And his quote was, nobody knows your vision, so change your vision. So if something's not working and it's not perfect, that's okay. Just kind of adapt to it. Do what you can to kind of take away what you can and change the vision.
It's kind of like if you're playing a song on the piano and nobody else knows that song and you mess up, don't stop. Just keep going, because nobody knows that you made a mistake. You are the only one that knows that, and if you stop, that tells everybody else. So like you said, nobody knows your vision, so change your vision.
Yeah.
All right, takeaway number 4 is get the word out. Do everything you can to get the word out. Social media can only do so much, so find as many routes for getting people to hear about these events as possible. This can be done through so many different ways. Word of mouth is good, but the more avenues you can go down, the better.
Yeah, and especially if you're working with your sponsors. We had the
FM 100.
Yeah, FM 100 and the Arrow. They donated a lot of advertising dollars for us, and so we had ads going on all over the place, just from them as a donation. So as a sponsor, they actually were able to give us a great amount of advertising.
What's next?
We're on number 5. Is that right?
We're on number 6.
Next number.
Next number.
I think a big thing for me was making sure that at least branding wise things looked complete. Now there were little elements that maybe weren't perfect for me, but there were different teams that were participating. Being that this was going to be our first year, we just kind of need to make it work. Let people do what they're going to do, and make notes for next time.
I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Takeaway number next, which I think is 7, but might not be. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? The event's not going to go perfect. If it does, great, retire, end there, because you did it. But it's not. So you just have to take the small wins, take the small rewards, and then say, we'll learn from it, we'll move on, next year will be better.
The next takeaway I would say is involving the whole family. This event was great because it had ages of all, it had the 5K,
yep.
Which is, kids aren't going to really run a 5K. You'd have certain ages that might run a 5K. But we had the 1 mile run for kids, There were these little power challenges behind us. We'll show a couple of those. These events kind of brought the family together. Where there's food, there's a fire truck that's here. I mean, all sorts of stuff that kind of made it an event that anyone could be part of, not just the people running a 5K.
All right, takeaway number, I hope 9. And this kind of juxtaposes JD's last takeaway is keep it simple.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times as you start an event, you think we have to do the biggest, best, greatest event in the history of all events, and it kind of blows up into something more than maybe you can handle. And I saw some of that during this. They did actually a really good job, but simplicity is key when you're trying to start out, and then you can expand from a really good small event and start growing from that.
Okay, last takeaway, and the one that I think, hopefully it's 10.
10.
I would say would be to have fun.
I was gonna say the same
really?
thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
because
we're
we planned
amazing.
this in advance.
We're amazing. Because it's stressful. Events are stressful. All of the little things, you're going to be stressing about just about everything. There's going to be people that don't know the vision. There's so much stuff. Just have fun. I mean, really, this was for the Utah Food Bank. There was some amazing stats. Go to the Utah Food Bank or to your local food bank and learn some of the stats. I think it's like 1 in 5 kids, 1 in 3 kids on the weekends go home without food, not knowing where their next meal comes from, and that's tragic. And so the charity event, it's fun. It's for a good cause. So make sure to have fun.
Yep. I think that's the perfect takeaway. Is even if it goes horrible, as long as you had fun, it was good. It was a good event.
It was great. You know, and the pictures are going to show people having fun, and that's what's going to bring people the next time. So,
what have you found? Have you ever planned a big event and learned something from that? I think this definitely relates to marketing because, you know, you got to come to these events, and I mean, there's marketing everywhere. We had so many different sponsors. We had food trucks. We had, the company that we work for, it was getting our name out to the community as just a community event. So definitely, have you sponsored an event?
Let us know in the comments, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing this video. Make sure you go over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and follow us there.
And for your made-up facts of the day, if you subscribe to this channel and like this video, you will plan the biggest, greatest, best event ever, and it will run perfectly.
You're going to need to subscribe now.